It was an important interview, but the man showed up wearing work clothes, his face still smeared with paint. The interviewer shook his hand with visible reluctance, and asked him a pointed question.
What would you say if a guy walked in for an interview without a shirt on? And I hired him. What would you say?
He must have had on some really nice pants.
The man's unexpected response, however, won him the job. But this wasn't the end. It was just the start of a 6-month internship. For the man, the worst part was, the internship was unpaid. He hesitated. After all, he had a young son to support. After careful thought, he decided to take the risk. The man started his internship. The company was strict. Out of 20 interns, only one would secure a full-time position. He had no choice but to work 100 times harder than the others, to make more calls. He went the entire day without drinking water, just to avoid wasting time on bathroom breaks. As a newcomer, the manager constantly sent him on errands, buying coffee, picking up snacks. When making sales calls, he faced rejection after rejection, even insults, but he never complained. Just as things seemed to be improving, misfortune struck again. A forced tax deduction from the bank drained all his savings. The man was broke once more. On top of that, he had fallen behind on his rent for too long. The hotel owner threw all his belongings out. He and his son lost their home. They were left with no choice but to curl up in a subway station bathroom. He spread toilet paper on the ground as bedding. When someone knocked on the door, he covered his son's ears with his hands, pressed his legs against the door to keep it shut, and silently broke down in tears. This strong man, for the first time, cried as quietly as he could. Life was too hard. This was the lowest point of his life.